Hello, good evening. I'm gonna make sure I'm in the right group and the sound is good because I have a lot to share with you tonight. I am so happy to be here. Please tell me that I'm in the right group, doing the right thing, in the right page. That would be nice. I am a couple minutes early. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. Please tell me that I'm in the right place. First and foremost, tell me where you're watching from. That's the first thing I want to know. Where are you watching from? Okay, I see some people hopping on. We are almost ready. I got to stay closer to 6 o'clock. Yay! Thank you, Jacqueline Wax Boss. Hello, hello. Shout out where you are watching from. Mallory! Hi, friend. Hello. My nerves are going crazy. Misty, Kayla. I see all you people. Okay. Oh, hi, Kimmy. Oh, my goodness. Thanks for watching. You guys are so kind. You're going to make me start crying before I even start. Okay. I know you're watching from Washington, Panama City. Let's hear it. Shout out where you are watching from. I hope you guys are ready. I'm going to New Mexico. Okay, I promise I will go back and watch all of this when it's time. Right now, it is all about you. Let's do this, okay? Woohoo! Shout out where you're watching from. Hashtag replay if you are watching the replay. Super excited. Connie Hale. You're gonna make me cry before I even get started. So good to see you, Connie. Thank you. Thank you for hopping on. All right, so let's do this, guys. My name is Wendy Heath-Newgass, and I'm a superstar director out of Southern California. That's right, I've been in the business for a long time. I'm one of the OGs. Well, I've been in about 12 years, but I really just kind of found my own when I got to superstar director level. Don't wait till you get to there. Start sharing when you first start off. I didn't do that in the beginning, but now I guess I didn't feel like I was worthy. Yeah, you know how we do that? I wasn't worthy enough to share. So what I'm going to share with you tonight is the 4 S's in Scentsy. The 4 S's to success in Scentsy. I'm going to give you a bunch of notes. I'm going to share a few systems with you. I am going to give you little nuggets and little tips and little things to help your business and you succeed in Scentsy. It's that important to me. My heart and soul. So before I get started with my 4 S's and I share all the things, first and foremost, are you ready? It is almost 6. It's 6 right now. I can start. Okay, the month of October, right here in this group, United We Rise, it's going to look a little different. If you know what I know, what's coming in October, you're going to be so excited. Stay tuned. It's going to be beautiful, going to be emotional. It's going to be an amazing, amazing month of October. So, United We Rise, right here for the month of October. Stay tuned. You just won't believe what's going to happen inside this group. I am honored and happy that you're actually watching. It makes me so happy. I'm humbled whenever I'm asked to train on these pages because you just never know. You know, I do my best and I'm going to share my heart with you. So let's get started. Okay. The 4 S's for success in Scentsy. What could that be? We share, we sell, we sponsor with systems in place. I am going to walk you through all of those right now. Whew! Maybe I should take a quick drink of water before we get started. I have the comments swiped aside. Please shout out where you're watching from. And if you're watching replay, do a hashtag replay too, so we can keep track of all of you as well. So when you share Scentsy, you share your products, it's kind of the thing you do more than anything. You really do. And if you share correctly, and if you share the lifestyle of our products, it's going to make all the difference. I need you to genuinely, authentically, hear me out, share your products. Share our products. You're basically sharing your life. What does that even look like? Whew. When you're sharing your Scentsy life, it could be something as simple as this. You could put a towel up to your face and smell, and you could be like, oh, jammy time is the most amazing scent, and my towels feel so good. Or a picture of you in bed. Pull the sheets up and say, ooh, these sheets smell so fresh. Scentsy laundry is amazing. You've got to try it, right? Who would like a sample? So what you're doing is you're sharing your genuine, authentic self. That's what we kind of miss the mark sometimes. We get a little salesy. The ones that I can't stand are the ones that, like, I am this far away from my goal. Don't beg. Don't beg for it. That's the kind of post to reach out to your family and friends via text. You don't post that stuff on social media. Remember, share your life. They're going to engage. They're going to love it. They are just going to love it. Share what you just cleaned. How about if you go into your kitchen and you spray some counter clean, you see something dirty, you take a before and an after, or you share a video. Do you think seeing the difference of what it looked like before and after will change their mind every single time? Why? Simply you're sharing. You're not telling them all the things. You're sharing what the product does. You know, the whites of my shoes. I should clean these right about now, right? I had to take my shoes off. The whites of my shoes. I could do a counter clean demo today and share with you the before and after. Do you think that would sell the product? Abso-freaking-lutely. You know why? Because, my friends, they get to see what happens with the product in your before and after. They get to see the difference of your tennis shoes or the whites of your shoes getting clean, and they're like, wow, that product can do that, and it smells good, and it can clean my counters and my stainless steel non-porous surfaces. Yes, share what is happening. Another way to share is share the authenticness of a post. Ready? It could be like this. And I could say, oh, wax, 6 for $30. Buy it. Woo! Or I could say in my post, this scent takes me back to when I was in the island of Capri and I was in the Blue Grotto. The water was this color. You see the difference of how I story told? I was telling a story about the products, and that's what's going to draw them in. The better you are at storytelling, especially in your post, the better. And also asking them to do something as well. What do you think about this? Or what do you think about that? So share your stories, share your Scentsy life, no matter what. Share from your heart. Genuinely, authentically, you. That's what your post has to be. Okay, woohoo! I'm going to tell you something else right now. You never want to sound pitchy. That's kind of what the salesy kind of thing does. You never want to be like a used car salesman and be like, you can get this for $9.95. That's not going to work in our business. They want to understand the value of the product. I'm going to share that today. They also want to understand why I'm in love with the air purifier. I went right to that because that's how I have it on my notes here. Guys, I live in a light ring. I have so many notes here I want to share with you, so I hope you're ready. Okay, so the air purifier. The air purifier comes in and I'm thinking, I don't really understand this. I've never had an air purifier. I had to have one. In order to sell one, you got to experience it, just like your customers. Hold on, let me back that up. In order to share something, you have to experience it. Just like that, you need your customers to experience our products, whether you're doing a thing or going to their house. And that's a whole nother story. I may do a training on that, Mrs. Clean. So anyway, the air purifier comes in and I'm thinking, I need to see how this works. So seriously, I set it up the first time and I took a ball of hairspray, not knowing what it was going to do. So I turned it on and the ring was light, the ring light was white. And I'm like, okay, we have good hair in here. All this great air. Then I sprayed hairspray and I watched the whole unit turn red. That light around there turned red and it kicked into gear. All this wind and air, it was like, Lord help me, I gotta clean this air. That's when I was like, what an amazing product. So it's safe, it cleans our air through this COVID right now. That's where I got the sales for the air purifier. But what really worked for me was when I did a candle demo and I had the air purifier and I had to go buy a candle because I don't have one. I lit the candle and I held it back and forth. and you could see the soot coming out. If you don't do candles anymore, you forget that soot ends up in our lungs and in our nostrils. It's so not healthy, candles are. I used to be a candle girl before Scentsy. So I'm holding it back and forth. You can see on my Instagram reels the story I'm talking about. Holding it back and forth, and I'm letting the soot kind of go, and suddenly it went from white to red and it kicked into gear. Amazing, guys. Do you know that I sold 2 the first minute I had that post up? Again, I shared the difference between Scentsy and candles. I didn't talk about a lot. I just living proof. Here is Scentsy. I held the Scentsy wax dish up. It didn't change. The second I held the candle up, the light went on and it had to clean the air. Share, share, share. Share in your stories. Do you know that most people are watching stories even more than posts? What are you sharing in your stories? Are you sharing your Scentsy life? Are you sharing like what you do on a daily basis? Are you sharing parts of your home? Are you sharing Scentsy logo? Just kidding. Are you sharing in your stories genuinely and authentically? Think about it. Could you do better at your stories? What would you do in your stories? You can go live and do a counter clean demo right then and there and let people see it. The less you talk and the more you listen is how you're going to do it. I know people are like, I got to talk. You don't have to. Okay, so sharing your stories. Share reels. I talked about that reels because what I noticed in reels is if you do some hashtags, you get more followers. What does that mean in Instagram when you're having more followers? More people are looking at your account. The algorithms are going up. The best thing about sharing reels is you get different followers that you may not have gotten by doing that. Super good, super important. So now, one other thing I love to share, and this is a very easy one for you to do as well, is how about Scentsy Fresh? It's a great product. Spray your bed in the morning. Go around and spray your couches. Spray the dog bed. You're sharing how you use the product. So all you're doing is taking a quick video about you spraying it and showing the Scentsy Fresh. Smells great in here. All you have to say. That is how you share the product. Okay, so now we are sharing. Now we're going to sell. Because we shared, we're going to get sales. Sales. What is that like? Can I go live and just get a sale? You can. I have some girls on my team who only have no inventory, only go live on social media and share and have amazing sales every single day. They are so cute and they just do a great job. I think you should follow some of them as well. They are just awesome. Do I get as many hits on my stories? I'm starting to now because I'm being consistent about it. Kind of like when you post, be consistent. When you do your stories, be consistent. Share your life. That's what people want to see, first and foremost. To sell now, we got to book all the parties, guys. We do. Whether your party is a Facebook party, whether your party is a shopping link, whether your party is a basket party, a home party, whatever that party is, that is where you get out, meet people, and connect. Or you do it via social media. Facebook Lives were huge for me last year. I'm actually out and about and sharing and selling now, but we have to be careful first and foremost. COVID's rampant and we need to be careful. So what I love about doing a Facebook party is I get to have a connection and I could launch a party or launch a new teamie from across the United States or across the world for that matter. We can do that. Now, Facebook is amazing to do Facebook parties, but those millennials and those younger people do not do Facebook. So you want to do a Zoom because that'll work and that's how you're going to get them on as well. Remember, storytelling is everything, even when you're sharing live at a home party or via Facebook. I'm sorry, I have to keep smelling this. So when you share, you turn around and you sell. But sponsoring, sponsoring almost gets me emotional. It's the gift that you can give somebody. The gift of the opportunity. Don't let it slip. It's life-changing for you and me and so many other people. It completely can change someone's life. It can be the difference, I'm so sorry, of dinner on the table for a family. It could be in the difference of gas in the car for dad to get to work. You never know what the opportunity, and don't hold back. You share with everybody. Leave no kid on the table. A couple weeks ago, my friend Mallory, I think she did something on the art of party flipping. That is a great training. Go back and watch that. You should flip all the parties. You should offer the opportunity to everyone. Because when you kind of judge someone, you're like, oh, I don't think she's going to do very well. And they come on your team and they go crazy and they do so well. Never judge someone, just keep offering. Every single time, that is my sponsoring tip. Also, when you sell Scentsy, you make good money. You do. But guess what? You make good money for today. But when you sponsor and build a team, woo! It gets even better. Income for a lifetime. Did you hear that? That's the difference of sponsoring. So sponsor all the parties, flip all the parties. Oh, they're so excited. And sponsoring makes my heart happy because I get to meet new people. I get to have a new conversation. I get another person on my team. It just another friendship, another teamie. That's what it's all about. My team OC Scents, they're my family and they're my friends. And that's kind of where you need to think about with this business is you just want to have a partner. You want to have another person in your life that shares Scentsy. So to share Scentsy with and to share all the exciting things. So let me share with you a super easy, simple way. Are you ready for this? That you could remember to share when you're out in public. I like to leave the house every day, and when I do, I put on a couple of these little dorky bracelets. I know, call me crazy. I think I bought all these little bracelets on Amazon. They're little rubber bracelets. Could it be a rubber bracelet? Could it be a hair tie? Listen to me. You walk out of the house and you put these on your left arm. As you have a sponsoring conversation, maybe that's your focus, you move it from your left hand to your right hand. That means you completed the task. If you walk out of your house every single day, you could put lines on your hands and lines over here when you have that conversation. But you, my friends, this is a constant reminder to keep sharing. Whether you're sharing the opportunity, whether you're sharing the business, whether you're sharing our products, this is your reminder. It could be ask someone to buy, ask someone to host, ask someone to join. Your little bracelet, you could have 5 on your hand and say, I need to have 5 sponsoring conversations. Move them over every time you do. This is going to be a reminder. You could do rubber bands. You could do whatever you wanted to do. But our bracelet challenge is amazing. I put this little twist tie on here to kind of, I don't know, it's another memory for me because then I physically have to untie it and move it over. It makes good. But the bracelet challenge is a great reminder to engage, to ask, and to connect. If this is what it takes to get you to do that, why the heck not? Woohoo! Hi friends, I just looked over and saw how many of you are on. Thank you so much for watching. So the bracelet challenge, I did find these little ones. These are actually guitar strings and they're kind of stretchy and they go on super easy. Again, it could be a rubber band, it could be a hair tie. It could be whatever you choose it to be. If you just need a reminder to get that in your face, to remind you to talk to people, to ask, to engage, remember, get your ask in gear. You need to ask everyone to join your team. Another good thing I do, every single day when I leave the house, I have 3 opportunity packets at least in my hands. Do I ever hand one of these packets to someone without getting their information? No, I don't. You know why? Because if you hand this to somebody, say, oh, you know what? I think I hear you're at a grocery store or something. I see you've got great customer service. You're a wonderful cashier, but I want to tell you something. I have this opportunity for you. Here, write down your phone number so I can touch base with you and ask you what you think about the samples that I put inside here. Oh, you mean I should get a follow-up information? You mean I don't just hand out a packet or hand out a sample without getting somebody's information? How about if you just say real quick, follow me on Instagram. At least you can go back in and DM them and message them. You've got to get out of the habit of handing out things, mailing things, shipping things without following back up. Guys, the fortune is in the follow-up. You think if I handed this to my friend Susie that I just met at the grocery store earlier today, and I said, oh my goodness, that Scentsy soak is for your bath and these washer whips for your laundry. Do a load of towels or your sheets for tonight. Put this one little scoop, put this right inside your washing machine. It's gonna smell amazing. I'm gonna check back with you tomorrow and see what you think. Okay, inside that packet is also the business opportunity and top 10 reasons to join and all of that. But I'm focusing on the samples so I can call them or message them back. That's where you do this. You gotta do those lovely opportunities. I also have in my car a mobile office, and if you guys are so inclined, you'd like me to share the mobile office, then I will. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? Would you like me to come back and share the mobile office? I absolutely will. So don't leave the house without a few opportunity packets. Do they have to be like this? No. It could be catalog, the sponsoring information, a sample or two, and always have your information on everything you hand out. But again, if you just hand somebody something and you don't ask for their information, you're just throwing money out the door. And I just don't believe in that. Woo! Now, this is the big one. So we share, we sell, and we sponsor. All the people, listen to this. Every single person that's successful in Scentsy has a system for something. Doesn't mean you have to have 9 million systems. I may have a system that I do all the things. You may have a system how you wake up. You may have a system how you onboard your new teamies. You may have a system of how you unload the dishes. Systems work. Trust me. I'm going to share with you a few systems. I can tell you this. I believe that, I'm reading a quote here, that every great success story with Scentsy can be traced back by a system. I know, you guys think I'm crazy. Do you have one? I hope you do. These are just a few things that I pulled out of my binder, and I can drop this file later. Maybe you already have it, maybe you don't need it. But to me, I personally want to live the annual life. What does that mean? I go for annual sales and I go for annual mentor, which to me, my goals are always at least $2,500 a month and at least 2 new teamies every single month. But how do I look at that annual number? Do I just hope it's going to happen? No. I track it. Yep. Every single month, every single teamie. Believe it or not, when you track something, you put your energy into it, guess what? Boom! It happens, guys. Just like that. This annual award tracker is everything to me. This is a blank one. Mine is all filled out, but I track every month and I keep a running total of what my month is and how much I have cumulative. We know we need to get to 30,000 in sales, right? From April 1st through May 30th, track all the people that join, who's certified. I highlight them right here. When they, with their title, when they hit certified, I put a C there and I highlight it so I can count. I can open up my book and go, oh, I have 5 already for annual mentor. Woohoo! And be excited. The other thing I do is because we never want to leave a kid on the table. We never want to leave that opportunity. Every party that you're closing, all those rewards, you need to ask them. But what if you had a list like this? Doesn't have to be this piece of paper. It could be your piece of paper. It's my dream team list. At all times, I have this filled out with people who are good customers, people who I think could use the opportunity. So I have this list. So when I have a party that I have a free host kit, right? I go to my list and I come on here and I say, who's on my dream team list? And I go down the list. Now I may ask somebody and I'll put a little note there when I asked. Doesn't mean the next month maybe this month they don't want it, but maybe when I ask them next month, they're going to want it. Just keep asking. Remember, get your asking gear. Get your asking gear. Have a dream team list. All it is a list of names of people who you think would be great in this business, right? Good customers. You can always say to them, I have a free opportunity kit. You love Scentsy so much. I would really love to gift this to you. Blah, 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 and so on and so on. And then you could say something like, ma'am, this changed my life. And I know it can yours too. I think you love the products, you love the LTOs. Why not get a refund back on your purchases. Oh, a refund back on your purchases. That's how I get them in, because you know what happens. Suddenly everybody gets Scentsy for Christmas and all the holidays, and they start experiencing all the products, and then they start sharing all the products, and the excitement happens after that. But ask them if they want to join and just get a refund back on their purchases. It kind of takes the stress of, oh my gosh, what do I have to do? What do I have to do monthly? That's always what they want to know. It's not that bad though with us, right? Every rolling 4 months, $200. If you have a team, there you go. Every rolling 4 months. Every year, $200 in 1 month if you don't have a team. Pretty simple. Okay, so my next system I want to share is, I have this in the front of my notebook too. It says pre-orders. What's so special about this? I have a pre-order, I have a jot form, and I have a Google Doc that has my pre-orders on there. But I'm a paper girl. I want to open it up and say, who is already on the pre-order list, right? Every time I get another one in, I write it on that list. So that way, when I'm going to order, I follow that list, and it's super simple. So my pre-order list is huge. You're going to laugh at this system I have. Okay, I'm old, guys, right? 57, all of this energy with no coffee. Yes, no caffeine, but let me show you this system. You're going to laugh. Weekly posting ideas. Sometimes I run out of content, and I really like to be able to look at this and go, oh, today's Monday. Should I do a quote? Okay. How about a dream? How about a business goal? It kind of helps me, and if not, it gives me an idea of what I can post. Transformation Tuesday could be before and afters. This is not my document, and I don't know who to credit, but I do make a lot of forms, and I'm always one to share when I make it. But when this is not mine, I think I changed the color. This is someone's document, and it was really, really good. Weekly posting ideas. These few little systems I'm going to completely share with you guys 100%. I promise. I'll share. And then the last one I want to show you is another one you're going to think is silly. My bundle and save. Why? Because when I share Scentsy, I share the value of our products. So this bundle and save is always near me. I'm always keeping it right here in my mind. If I can't remember what it is, someone's like, oh, I think I want to buy a new mini warmer. And I say, oh my goodness, you need wax too, right? I got a special for you. You buy any 2 mini warmers and 6 bars of wax, and it's this much money, saving you this much money. You've got 2 bathrooms, right? Why not get a mini warmer for each bathroom? Bundle and save is a system that works. It makes me think about that. If somebody wants to buy 4 bars of wax, I said, oh girl, you need to do buy 5 and get 1 free. 100%, that's what it is. So systems in place, systems for your business. Here's another system that I use. You might want to write this down. Every single month. This is what I tell myself I have to do every single month. Besides my annual mentor and annual sales goals, we know that. Number 1, send out 10 samples. You're going to laugh. I send it out in 10s. Do you know why? Because I write down those names and I follow up. Again, you send out a sample, you're going to give somebody something, you're going to give them some wash-a-wets, you're going to hand them this beautiful sample. Doesn't do any good unless you follow up and ask them 100% how they like the product, what they would have done differently, how they like the scent. Maybe they love Jammy Time so much that they want to buy the wax, right? Maybe they love that scent so much they want to know what else it comes in. That would be how you upsell. I'd love to do a training on that too, but I think I'll do my mobile office. You guys tell me what you think. Anyway, so never, ever, ever hand out a sample. I do 10 samples because I can follow up. Number 2, I find 5 new hosts every single month. Could be a Facebook party, right? Could be that. It could be a shopping link. It could be a flower party. You guys have seen my flower party. It could be a fundraiser, but I try to find 5 new hosts every single month. Also, when I host a party or I host a Facebook party or any kind of hosting that I do, I always make sure that when I walk away, I have at least 2 or 3 more bookings, because that's how you keep going, right? Like, I'm already padding my next month. My parties this month are giving me parties and for next month as well. Because I never close a party without getting at least one or two. Every single month, find 2 new teamies. It'll change your business. It'll change your life. It'll change your trajectory of your entire Scentsy community because you're sponsoring. Huge. So the system I do every single month, send out 10 samples. I had to look at my notes. Send out 10 samples and follow up. Only 10. Do it in increments of 10. You could make 100 samples and send them all out. What's going to happen? You're going to throw money out the door. There's that little gift that you just are throwing money out the door. You don't want to throw money out the door. No, sir-ree. 100% we don't want to do that. We're going to also find 5 new hosts. We're going to book from those parties. And we're going to find 5 new teamies. Find 2 new teamies at least every single month. That means find them, land them. Whether you're flipping a party, whatever you're doing. The most important thing in your Scentsy business, besides all the sharing and all the lovely opportunities that are just glowing with our Scentsy glow right now, guess what? You want to make sure that you do. The most important thing is an IPA. It's an income producing activity. You could spend all day, let me grab my phone's not here, pretend this is my phone, scrolling through social media, commenting, liking, oh yeah. That's real great. Is that making you money? No. Is that changing your life? No. No, it's not. Get off that. Take one little minute and go back to all those social media posts. You don't have to be the gunner, first one to like and the first one to comment and the first one. Sit back, work your business, quit scrolling through their highlight reel. Guys, stop, set it down, send out 10 samples. Follow up 3 days later, 4 days later when you know they have them. Trust me, that would be an income producing activity. Making samples doesn't produce income. Sending them, handing them out, and following up is income producing. 100%. Amy has a lovely follow. If you use Amy has a lovely follow-up sample system right there. I have follow-up systems for my customers, follow-up systems for my orders. I just shared a few systems with you. But tracking numbers, knowing where your goals are, knowing what you need to do, that's what success is in Scentsy. But most importantly, we need to share. We need to sell. Share. Genuinely share. Sell. Of course, we need to do parties, whether they're Facebook, text parties, however you party, right? We need to sponsor and change lives. And we need to have systems in place. Some kind of system. I'm not saying you have to have 9 million systems like me, but if you have a system, trust me, it's 100% better because you're going to follow it and you're going to track it. And, I'm just looking at all you guys here. Hi, friends. Okay, another thing. I know this is hard to say, but every failed experiment you do gets you one step closer to your success with Scentsy. So don't be like, I had that party or I had that Facebook party and it wasn't good. I didn't do this and I didn't get this sales and I didn't get this and I didn't get a booking. Did you meet one person? Did you make a new connection? Because to me, that's success. Stop being so hard on yourself. Success is how you look at it, right? If it's a failure, it's going to make you one step closer to success in your Scentsy business. Your business will succeed 100% if you do this. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. We need to take a little more time and listen. Listen a little more and talk a little less. You're going to find a lot more about your team. You're going to find a lot more about the people in your life, a lot more about your husband and your kids. I'm talking in general. Sit back and listen. I could be at a party, having a home party in the backyard on Saturday at my friend's house here in Huntington Beach. And I love to listen to the ladies that are shopping. She's like, oh, I like this scent. I wonder what else it comes in. Ding, 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 ding. I really want that air purifier, but it's kind of pricey. Oh, do you think I'm going to go up to her and offer her a shopping link or do a party with her so she can earn that air purifier? Absolutely. I sold a bunch of air purifiers, but most of mine, I have people trying to earn it right now with shopping links. because they want to get that free and they want to get that half price item. Whew. So remember, 4 S's to success in Scentsy. We share, we sell, we sponsor with systems in place. I promise you, if you look at your Scentsy life like this and you share, quit selling on social media, you share the experience, because with Scentsy, all you need is a nose, right? Everything smells good. Even our oils smell good. Everything smells delightful. So get out there, share the experience, get lots of sales, book all the parties, sponsor all the people. It may earn you a trip on a cruise, right? Oh, have systems in place so you don't go cray-cray in your world because you got too many things. When you have a system and you wake up and you're like, okay, this is what I do in the morning. I wake up, I make the bed. I wake up and I think of the 3 best things that happened to me the day before. Why? I want to start on a positive note. Then I go downstairs every day, shower, do all the things. Then I work out. I know, it's backwards, just what I do. Then I write down my numbers and I look at my business and see, where do I need to work today? I look at the difference of the numbers and the team and think, ooh, I don't have that goal where I want it to be. I'm not at my 2K yet. I better work on some sales. I need to get some more parties this month. I still have 10 days. That's a lot of time, guys. We can do this. So, without further ado, remember, we are Scentsy. We're doing the 4 S's for success, and we're changing lives by making the world smell better. 100%. That's my line. I shouldn't say line. That is something that I respond when someone meets me. It's called an elevator pitch. When someone meets you and asks you, this is what I'm going to leave you with today. Someone asks you, what do you do for a living? How do you answer it? Oh, I sell Scentsy. No, you need to say something that's going to entice them, drag them in, pull them towards you. I change lives. I work for a fragrance company and I change lives by making the world smell better. Does that sound better than say I sell Scentsy? It's okay to say Scentsy, but again, have something that draws them in, that gets them to ask more. 100%. I want you to work on that pitch. I want you to work on what you will say when someone asks you, what do you do? What are you going to say? Pretty amazing, huh? All right, guys. Oh, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to share with you. I'm looking. Don't forget, October is going to be amazing. This whole page, this whole group is going to completely change. You need to stay tuned. You are going to love it. Please comment. Tell me what you liked about this training. Tell me what stuck out with this training. Hi, Rach. Tell me other thing. What systems you do. I'm going to share these files. I'm going to share everything I have. There are way more systems that I do, but I'm not sharing them with you guys today. I just shared a few just so you can kind of get your feet wet and see what kind of systems. I don't want to overload you, but if you'd like me to come back, comment below and say, yes, Wendy, come back and share your mobile office. Goodbye for now. United we rise. Thank you so much for having me on this beautiful Monday evening. From my heart to yours, bye.